Hey guys, it's Olizandri here, coming to you after the big channel swap, so essentially good day to all of you who are supporting Project ENVE. Things change and life moves on, but I'd imagine mostly all the familiar faces here will have swapped to JLG's and Gumby's new project, so it kind of shows you the support they have. Anyway, not here to comment on any of the happenings that are now behind us. It's time to look forward into the future of commentary. Ooh, mystical. Anyway, my last video was about commentary as it's winding down, but this time around I want to cover how commentary stands to evolve with the new inverted commas feature coming in Black Ops Theatre Mode. First of all, let me start off with just a summary of the gameplay you'll see in this vid. I'm using the M16 holographic with Sleight of Hand, Stop and Power and Ninja, and a solitary claymore to cap it off. In this game you will be seeing me pretty much controlling high traffic areas. I start off in a nice safe spot for viewing both sides, and I let the front lines unfold, which I feel is rather important just to allow a period for the game to settle, you know, get your bearings. So with Scrapyard being such a small scale map, it makes it easier to predict where the main fronts are, and choke the enemy appropriately. Some may say, "Camper, he's camping!" But seriously, I'm not going to move when I'm absorbing kills like a sponge. Blame the enemy for being fish in a barrel, really. I'm just a player that I like to read the map and sound information, and I'm quite good at it, and I set myself up appropriately for kills. I play with my head a lot, which, thinking about it, sounds kind of dirty. Anyway, back to the focus of my commentary, Black Ops Theatre Mode. The reason I thought I'd cover that specifically is I think Theatre Mode is going to create this nice wave of content within the COD YouTube community. It has so many facets to it that will improve the quality of the gameplay you see while the commentary is taking place, that will be able to keep you more interested in what's going on screen. Also allowing directors, which is a silly word for it, to be more educational to boot. It's quite funny though how commentary has evolved, starting with the videos themselves and being tips and trick oriented, moving to more gimmicky or personality based commentaries, and then off to live commentaries to better illustrate how the commentator's brain ticks while playing. Now we will start to evolve further the presentation of our content. It's not like Theatre Mode hasn't been around before for people to play with, it's just in a series that's often a bit too slow for entertaining videos. But that's nothing editing from Theatre Mode can't really fix, as long as the player is willing to focus on others as well as him or herself. Don't want to be sexist there. Quite a lot of the following is speculation, as there is no definitive showing of the Theatre Mode thus far, but hopefully it provides that which I'm going to say in the game. A lot of people seem to get this odd perception really that Theatre Mode brings commentary from the masses. If Halo's setup is anything to go by at all, it won't, simply put. A capture card will still most likely be a necessity if you're going solo. Anyway, however, we now have the option of hopefully sending our clips or content to friends through a file share system, allowing them to do the actual recording work. Or if you're part of a channel that can't supply content that often, you now have all your friends that can supply you with content to upload, or even work with you, benefiting the viewing audience as a whole. I mean, want your footage commentated by someone else? File share it to them, no cap card required, and the rendering, recording and uploading times are completely bypassed on your end. I mean, camera work now will become intrinsically involved in the game. There will probably be a phase of pre-editing to make your footage more exciting or educational prior to the work on whatever editing software the commentator has. Dynamic camera shots of large-scale battles, panning footage across an established front line, or showing someone walk into your little trap. Highlighting those you have heard or know coming rather than looking like you're full out camping around a corner is a really nice tool, allowing you to put more emphasis on your tactical play rather than the kill itself. I mean, many kills are generally earned before you've even shot the first bullet. In moments where the action has lulled, or for example when holding an objective, the commentator can choose to move the camera to a player in the thick of the fighting, be it a friend or someone random, providing you with something to continue watching, or catching moments of nice play by someone else, like a quad nade or something similar. It can only lead to more entertaining videos, even those with average scores. I mean, imagine a 3-man collateral at distance. You could slow it down and move it up to the enemy so you can see the bullet travel through all 3 from the side. A lot of cool things like that become possible. For educational vids, for example, being able to record from an angle that gives a larger overview of whatever situation you're in, and more or less show through editing afterwards, like with arrows or whatnot, how to deal with a situation, you know, routes to take, what you did right or what you did wrong. These things are invaluable. And dual and multi commentaries now become even easier to do. Most players can see the footage through the file share, or if they played together, stored on their console, giving multiple perspectives on a game, or easily highlighting excellent teamwork if, say you are like a two-man cell out in the desert in Afghan protecting a location. You can show each other protecting each other's back. Have a good game with a friend who doesn't have a channel? Get him on and do a dual comm. It only takes one person to get all the footage needed. It's simple. Of course, the best feature, hands down, in most current commentators' minds will probably be the fact you no longer have to record most games until you get the one worth commentating on. Now you'll just be able to save clips and games as you play and record later, allowing you the freedom to just play the game, really. In the end, I'm actually getting myself quite excited for this feature alone. I mean, it's easier recording, it's pre-editing will lead to better content. Being able to use content from others or present your content to those that can record, keeping games exciting through others' eyes or showing big battles, things can only really get better. Anyway, I think I got my point across as to how much this can change commentary for the better. So this has been Olizandri for Project ENVE. Rate the vid, check out Envy's forum, and please check out my channel. See ya!